Hey YouTube, this is Retro Kid again. Doing a Godzilla update on the 2014 Godzilla movie. This is pretty much what I'm gonna assume may be the official story, or basically my theories on it. This is both update and predictions, in case anyone's wondering. So let's get on to the business. Went on IMDb recently and found out that Bryan Cranston was cast, may or may not have been casted as probably a lead role in the Godzilla movie. And I'm not really that surprised, because earlier in his career he was known as like a voice actor for like some early 90s anime, so he might be familiar with this kind of territory, so that's not that big a deal. So with this mock-up design, I pretty much have an idea what the other two characters and Cranston would probably do. Cranston may or may not be end up being either a soldier or some sort of commander to help the other guy out here. And what's that other guy? None other than Kick-Ass star Aaron Johnson. He's also reported to take the role of whatever Castus is supposedly going to be. And from one of the early drafts I heard on Wikipedia, that they were supposed to follow one soldier throughout all the carnage that Godzilla over here is pretty much making with two other monsters. Yeah, there's a big possibility that not just Godzilla, but probably two other monsters. So if you're wondering, for those who actually been to the Comic-Con trailer, we might not get that big of a spectacle of monsters that you saw in the teaser trailer. I'm kind of disappointed as you. And now for the idea on the girl over here. This actress hasn't really got any big time appeal other than an indie movie called Martha Martian something May. I barely remember the movie, but Elizabeth Olsen is the woman actress in question here. This is a bit of a hybrid idea from what I thought of in my predictions kind of video with Godzilla. Maybe her character could end up being a tourist, and Johnson's character just found her, and they're just trying to get the hell out of any of Godzilla's warpath of destruction, along with, supposedly, I'm not really confirming or denying anything, because I'm just making rumors here out of my ass, so I really have no clue. That they're just basically getting out of the way of all of the destruction that Godzilla's doing. The movie, last time I remembered, was coming out next year. I want to assume, hang on, May of next year, so we might not get anything till then. There is one other guy, well, actually two other people rumored to be in the movie. I don't know him. Long story short, that's technically like a French actress. I really don't know your name. I really apologize. David Strandterm, again, I'm botching names here, was in the Bourne movies, so maybe they'll have like a command center kind of thing when checking on Godzilla and his basic destruction. But here's what I overall think. The movie can technically work. I mean, it might have a chance of being a more faithful adaptation than the 98 movie. I really do. But it all weighs down to one other thing that technically needs to succeed than the movie itself. Pacific Rim. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty much hyped to see this movie as long as anybody else. But that's pretty much up to Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures to decide. If this movie does well, and I pretty much hope it does, and I hope it doesn't suck, then they'll probably go out of their way to make a Godzilla movie to follow it up. Also, I haven't really checked on the behind-the-scenes front. All I know is that the writers and the producers are having a lawyer-style hissy fits out of one another, and I don't know. That's not really a big a deal. What basically came out of it is that Frank Darabont, who did the first season of The Walking Dead, is reportedly being one of the producers for the movie, and I would think you're in good hands at that point, because he did a great job with the first several episodes of the series of The Walking Dead, and I'm a big fan of his stuff. I didn't see Shawshank Redemption, if you're asking. I want to now. Yeah, with all this barrage of confusion and destruction out of the way, this is a Retro Kid 20 from RVT, Nerdfan16 on YouTube saying, please give this guy atomic breath. Later.